Hola, buenas chavales, bienvenidos al canal, bienvenidos a un nuevo capítulo de Witcher 3. Estamos aquí en la ciudad de Novigrado con Geralt. Y nada, pues perdón porque en el capítulo anterior tuve un problema con la capturadora y se me cortó la grabación y dejó de funcionarme. Un sustillo de nada. Y hoy continuamos. Había hecho, cuando me di cuenta de que había dejado de funcionar, esto es había ido a la casa del otro, de bastardo hijo, y no encontré nada. Así que nada, vamos a ir a ver a Distro y vamos a decir que trabaja para los ordenadores. Yo me decidí, al final decidíme por Tris. Vamos a hacer la historia de Love con... Va a ser mi waifu Tris, la mujer de Geralt. ¿Por qué? Porque sinceramente me gusta más de cómo trata Geralt, de cómo es ella, me gusta más. A mi modo de ver. La historia real sí sería con Jennifer, sí, pero lo bueno de aquí es que podemos hacer la historia como nosotros queramos. Vamos a intentar sacar el final bueno, vamos a intentar sacar todo lo bueno que podamos. Y nada, pues vamos a... vale, tengo que bajar porque yo los baño. Vale. Y vamos a intentar, nada, sacar esto adelante y ya no solo con Tris. De Jennifer pasamos un poco. Aunque tengamos la posibilidad de zasca, no. Please love you. Vamos a ver a Distra a ver qué nos cuenta. Este es un poco cabrón en los libros, no es malo, es cabrón, es un espía.
Got a minute. I do. What do you want?
Tienes noticias de Filipa. Esta es la de la logia, una de la logia.
Just good.
Meaning?
After Radovid popped her eyes out, she disappeared without a trace. If I've any luck, she's fine.
Es que Radovid, tío, me cae como el culo.
Thought you two were close.
We were, until Philippa sent assassins after me.
Vale, luego es otra historia.
He's working with Radovid.
Huh? If this is reliable information, Horson's neck deep in shit.
Me lo ha dicho una fuente
Source
fiable.
seems reliable.
It would certainly explain how he had the nerve to break with the Big Four.
Need someone who can get me into C Junior. You must still have some contacts among the Redanians.
I don't, but you do.
Enlighten me.
Cimmerian, former commander of the Blue Stripes. Ring a bell?
Vernon Roach.
He's holed up with his men in a camp near Oxenford. Pay him a visit. You're sure to cheer him up at least.
En busca de bastardo hijo. Hablan con Vernon Roach en el campamento de Persenianos. Sí, sabemos que hay Vernon Roach. Pero vamos a cambiar de historia principal y vamos a ver dónde nos lleva esta historia de Jaskier. Busca de bastardo hijo. El tesoro del conde de Rogue. Vamos a interrogar a... No, eso no. A Distra a ver qué nos cuenta.
Got a minute?
I do. What do you want?
¿Sabes lo que le ha pasado? Vamos, de maestro de espías a maestro de criminales. ¿Qué raro más
From
interesante?
master spy to master criminal. Interesting progression.
Why? Truth be told, they're awfully similar. Both about maintaining a net of informers, being tough in negotiations, bribing officials, the occasional assassination. Same old shit.
Yeah. Except you used to do that in the name of some ideal. And now?
Now I've decided I've slaved enough for ideals. It's time I worked for myself, and thus far, it's been going rather well.
¿Sabes algo que le ha pasado a Jaskier?
Listen, Dandelion's missing. Any idea what might have happened to him?
Same thing that happens to anyone who steps on Junior's toes.
Meaning?
He's surrounded by splendid virgins who ply him with sparkling wine and pastries stuffed with nightingales' tongues. Come, Geralt, what do you think's happened to him? I reckon he's at the bottom of the Pontar, trussed up with the strings of his own mandolin.
De su mandolina. Pero que te equivoques, ¿eh?
As far as I'm concerned, he might as well be rotting down there with a goddamn trombone.
¿Qué pasa? Es que parece que se ha
You
dado
wouldn't
algo.
happen to have a bone to pick with Dandelion, would you?
Of course I do.
You serious?
Dead serious. Dandelion published a sonnet recently. Second stanza, the shit uses paired couplets instead of an inserted rhyme. Surely you
Hostia,
understand
te ama la
how
poesía
deeply
este, es
offended
verdad,
the
tío.
poetry lover in me was.
Joder.
The bastard shan't get away with it.
I was being serious.
As am I when I say I have exactly no time to worry about your gigolo boyfriend. Got my own problems. Problems you might be able to help me with. And if you did, why then I might be inclined to ask after Dandelion, establish what happened to him.
Además me vas a pagar,
I'll get
¿verdad?
paid on top of that, right?
Nothing for free, eh? Did you bargain this hard when Emma wanted to hire you?
No sé de quién te lo ha contado.
Who told you?
What do you mean, who? Emma did.
Haha.
I could never reveal my sources to you or anyone else. It would be fucking unprofessional. But we've chatted enough. Yeah, I'll pay you. Count on it. So, can I
Sí, a ver
count
si
on
me
you?
pagues, sí, joder.
Maybe I can help. What do you need?
I'd rather show than tell. Picture's worth 1,000 words and all that tribe. Ah, and you do realize, if you say anything
Vamos a
about
centrarnos
what
en
you
esta,
see
y
here
luego
to
vamos a hacer
anyone,
alguna
it'll mean a
secundaria.
razor between your ribs.
Figured as
Luego vamos
much.
a Skellig en el próximo capítulo.
One last request. Oh, let's call it what it is. A command. Don't draw your sword unless I ask you to.
A este le rompimos el tobillo, tío. Oh, hostia, esta herradura.
Be so kind as to follow me.
Ahí tiene todo jodido el tobillo por nuestra culpa. Este es un personaje que a mí no me agrada, pero tampoco me disgusta en una palabra. Por las escaleras, guapete, a ver si vamos a caer. Y no queremos caer. Bueno, y corre con nosotros. Vale.
Oh, Bart, not again.
Bart.
Bart. Hostia, un troll.
Bart, stop that, now.
Mad. Bart makes Ziggy lose, Jonathan.
Beating your head against the wall won't change that.
Bart hurt. Bart less thinky.
Joder, un
Bart
troll.
less thinky. Bart sadler.
¿De dónde sacaba un troll?
Where'd you get the troll?
From Zerrikania. Won him. Card game with a camel merchant.
Your jokes are getting better by the minute.
See me smiling? I'm dead serious.
Bart eye bumpy horses. Hot there. Ziggy Bart take. Good Ziggy.
¿Para qué me has
Don't seem
traído?
to have trouble communicating with the troll. Why'd you bring me down here?
Take note of that hole. We'll come back to it later. And see that door? Vault behind it, until recently filled with Novigrad crowns and countless other valuables.
But God, then boom! Jorfut go!
Translating into common, someone fucking made off with nearly 20 tons of my gold and all the lighter stuff. And you
Hostia, bendito no
will
era
help
el
me
tío.
get it back.
De acuerdo, te
Fine.
diré. Vamos.
I'll help you.
You're not exactly bursting with enthusiasm.
Witcher mutations. They strip us of emotion. I'd be jumping for joy otherwise. All right. Ought to look around. But first, some questions.
I'm all ears.
¿En cuánto
How
estaba
much
la
was it all
valoración?
worth? Got an approximate idea?
Why the fuck do you care? Figuring your finder's fee. Don't
No,
you
no,
also?
no.
Know you too well for that. Just prefer to know what I'm looking for.
3 crates of Nilfgaardian florins, a chest of emeralds, rubies and topazes, silver candlesticks and platters. I could go on.
Shiny, careful.
Joder, el puto troll.
Oh, God.
Algún testigo
Anyone see
vale.
what happened?
Other than Bart? No. And the vault's location is known only to the treasure's co-owners. Well, and the thieves.
What about upstairs? Anything unusual happen in the bathhouse the day of the break-in?
No. Happen swears it was calm as ever. The usual customers, no incidents. Bloody bucolic.
Los
Take it the
sacerdotes
thieves got in
no.
through the hole behind you.
You're a regular fucking master sleuth. Any other brilliant deductions you want confirmed? The year, maybe? Bloody name of Redania's king?
No, but I am wondering, for instance, how that hole got there.
Oh, no. Boom.
Boom.
Hole. But look, won't go. But look, no. Only sleep. Bad shrooms. Head falls.
Cabeza borrosa. Hongos malos. ¿qué
Bad
quieres decir?
mushrooms? What's that about?
Pops mold. The spores are highly toxic. One whiff and you're dead. Unless you're a troll, that is.
Yes. But.
Bien, compañeros, gana un premio en el disco
Not
de la...
talking to you, dimwit. Where was I? Ah, mold spores. They cover the walls of the sewers other side of the vault. Actually thought it was a good thing, you know? A bit of extra protection. Thieves found a way through it.
Bart, you
Los
see them?
asolados.
But through hole. Once see boom. Got what? Breathe.
Prove.
Shroom. Sleep go. Careful gone. Bad troll.
Now, stiff up a lip.
Boom, ¿me
Boom.
lo explicas?
Can you elaborate?
Boom. Big. This like.
I'll elaborate. Explosion. Big enough to blow that fucking hole in the wall, separating the vault from the sewers.
Gotten pretty good at communicating with this troll.
Oh, son
Prior
parientes.
experience. Worked with idiots my whole life.
Oh,
Try to track down the thief yourself?
Of course. Hired this lummox, Fonce, thick enough not to ask questions. We knocked back some Pop's antidote and entered the sewers. Soon after, I returned alone.
What happened?
Lad started belching something horrendous. I mean, burps with so much mass the walls shook. Told him, Fonce, stop. You're in the presence of a count. Well, former count, but still. And then he puked up. Up came most of the antidote. Lost his protection.
oh.
Tried to pull him out. Then I heard a bubbling. Something crawled out of the water.
O
I
sea,
value the
sumergidos
lives of
o...
my men, I do. But I value my own even more. Dropped Fonce and ran like hell.
¿Qué clase de algo?
Mind describing this something that crawled out of the water?
No. Doesn't mean I can, though. Air in the sewer's thick with spores. Can hardly see a thing down there.
Must have noticed something. Was it...
No! Didn't notice a fucking thing. Didn't do a taxonomic field analysis either. I know it's an inconvenience to you, but I felt I
Sí,
should
pero
get
es
the
más
hell
tuyo
out
que
of
la
there as
mía.
fast as I could.
Tengo que
Should
no
look
los
around the
planes.
sewers. Got any more of that Pop's antidote?
I've a few vials left. Got the formula too. Disgusting swill, to be honest. But it'll save your life. Here.
Thanks.
You've naught to thank me for, literally. You're no good to me if you suffocate.
Página,
Listen,
para el
I'll
guapo.
be upstairs if you need me. Sight of this empty vault's giving me an ulcer. Good luck to you.
No ataques, A ver, inventario... No, alquimia. Alquimia... Joder, no puedo hacer, macho. Pociones, orca... Oro péndulo se llama.
yourself into.
A ver. Me da miedo el troll. Inventario. A ver, opciones. Está. ¿Dónde coño? ¿Objetos de misiones? Objetos de misión será, ¿no? No. Hostia, ¿dónde está? Ah, no le puse sardinilla todavía a la silla esta. ¿O sí? No. Ah, sardinilla otra silla. A ver, en pociones tendré que estar, ¿no? Ah, ya, vale, ya lo tengo equipado. Supongo que será eso, ¿no?
I thought Witcher's potions were vile.
Vale, por aquí. Vale, aquí hay
Pipe's
una
great.
cosa.
Explosion crumpled it like a piece of paper. And there's mortar on the bars. So it was in place at the time of the explosion. Blast tore it from the wall.
Vale, aquí hay
Bits of
más.
pipe clear over here. Must have been one powerful blast.
Vale, tengo que ir más por aquí.
Bits of pipe clear over here.
Que
Must have
sí,
been
que
one
sí.
powerful blast.
Supongo que será ahora algo por aquí. Cerrado. No veo más, Ah, vale, aquí.
Edges curled out. Something inside blew it wide open. Wall too. Bathhouse drain pipes seem to converge here. No traces of magic. This was
Vale.
no spell. It was a bomb. Now why am I not
Yeah,
finding
fine
pieces of
grading.
it? Couldn't push much through that.
Vale.
Fine grading. Couldn't push much through that.
Algo,
Fine grading. Couldn't push much through that.
A ver, ahí.
Drowners.
Un poquito.
Of course.
¡Hala! ¡Pa' casina! ¿Por qué no marcan rojo? No,
I
rojo
thought
es...
extrahired.
O sea... Vamos bien, ¿no? Dios, eso no es muy espeluznante. Más
Getting
divertido.
close.
Joder. Aquí no, supongo que será arriba, ¿no? Viendo por aquí. Joder, general. Bueno, tenemos dos trones más. Si algo por aquí interesante. Nos cogemos por eso. Vale. Cerrada. Voy a encontrar por ahí a ver si hay algo interesante. Hombre. Nada, vamos abajo. Supongo que será por aquí. No. y comer algo por aquí. Arriba, ¿no? No veo nada. ¿Vosotros veis algo? Genial. Matéme a mí mismo por... ¡Ah! Puta mierda. Puta mierda. Si no muero no soy yo. Venga, carga, oh. Cago en la puta que te parió. Ah, Dios mío. ¿Cómo tarda esto en cargar? Por favor, carga.
What the hell have you got yourself down to? Something inside blurred wide open. Wall 2. Path how strange pipes seem to converge here. Pipes great. Explosion crumpled it like a piece of paper. And there's mortar on the bars. So it was in place at the time of the explosion. Blast tore it from the wall. No traces of magic over here, so it's no spell, and one powerful blast. Now why am I not finding pieces of it? I thought witchers' potions were vile. Fine grading. Couldn't push much through that.
Vale. Soy muy poderoso para vosotros. Venga, vamos a avanzar rápido. Como estábamos antes. Saquear, vamos. Tampoco voy a... Vale, aquí salgo. Aquí
Bottom of a
algo.
container. Silver cylinder, most likely. Runes etched in the bottom. It's warped, probably by the explosion. Bomb part. Must be. Smells like wyvern oil and caramel. That'd be it down here. Time to see Dijkstra.
A ver, ¿sabes? Si puedo agarrar mis trabajos. No, el antídoto sobra, ¿no? Entonces esto está. Bar. No debes. Vale. Vamos a comer algo de carne. vamos para acá. Un ladrón con un espía con una... Una sala baños, ¿Cómo mejorar el cabrón de él? Vale. Joder, los partes camuflajes de mierda que tiene aquí. Extra. Vale.
Got a minute?
I do. What do you want?
He terminado de
Done.
investigar.
Examined every nook of the sewers near your vault.
Well, learn anything?
Seems to me a bomb blew the wall open. Look.
Bottom of a silver cylinder, probably. Covered in runes. Interesting. Any idea what it contained?
Recognized some ingredients by their scent. Wyvern oil and sugar.
Sugar? Geralt, I'm in no mood for jests.
Nor am
No, yo
I.
tampoco.
Just saying what I found. Bomb contained sugar.
Let's think. Sugar would react violently with sulfuric acid, but not so
Hostia,
violently to cause an
sabes,
explosion.
Didn't know you were versed in alchemy.
Dabbled in it a bit while at Oxenford Academy. But this is no time to reminisce. You're to find my treasure, not write my biography.
Tranquilo,
Know anything else about this bomb? Anything at all?
Drain pipes are only promising lead. We just need to know which pool it's connected to.
Yes. Hammond keeps a record of guests. Should be able to tell us who used that pool the day of the break-in. You've not done badly.
Feel honored to be acknowledged.
Oh, that famous sarcasm. I missed it.
Really?
About as much as I'd miss a knife in me knickers. All right. You inspect the pools on the right, I'll take the ones on the left. Holler if you find anything.
Vale, vamos a este cerca, ¿no?
Nothing interesting.
Nada interesante. Vale. Aquí
Something
algo.
floating on the surface. Oil, looks like.
Sí, aceite. Pero hay algo más. Ya está. Joder, que ya lo registré. Vale.
Silver lid. Matches the cylinder bottom I found in the sewer. Dijkstra, come here.
Got something?
Yeah, bomb part.
Happen. Drain pool 4, and bring me the guest book. Chop chop.
Por
By the
cierto,
way, what about Happen? Could have overheard you mention the vault. Has access to the bathhouse whenever he wants.
Happen has numerous flaws. He's pompous, pretentious, can be a real prick sometimes, ironic as that may sound. But his loyalty is beyond question.
How can you be so sure?
Witches know their monsters, spies know their men.
You trusted Philippa Eilhart once too.
True. But I didn't pull Philippa Eilhart out of a Kaviri prison the night before her execution.
a ver qué hay en el fondo.
Let's see what's on the bottom. Grate's been removed from the drain, meaning they flushed the bomb down here.
Happen. Who used this pool the day of the break-in?
Let me see. Bertold Heinz, town councilman, Josef Schweik, brewer, and Margrave Henkel.
Henkel? That's impossible.
¿Quién es Hanky?
Margrave Henkel, who's that?
Who was that, you mean? Old Coot's been eating dirt since last winter. Couldn't have been here the day of the break-in.
He's dead? I'd not heard.
Not surprising. The Honourable Margrave croaked in a brothel, decked out in leather lingerie, so the family held a hush-hush funeral.
Joder,
My
distract.
sources.
Yeah, Yeah, I saw him that fateful day, Mr. Reuven. I'm certain of it.
Did you speak to him? Get a good look at him?
No. He merely passed by on the way in.
So you didn't see Henkel, you saw an impersonator. Think for once. They scooped out your balls, not your brain. And you, Geralt, start looking into this.
Vale, hombre, tranquilo. ¿Por dónde
Fine.
empiezo?
Where should I start?
Henkel's home. Derelict townhouse south of the main square. You might happen on some trace of this scoundrel we're looking for there. Well, off with you.
Ve a la casa del maestro, ¿vale? Está aquí a 150 pasos. Vale, vamos allá. Vale, a ver. Vale, 150 pasos. Vamos a investigar la casa. A ver si averiguamos algo. Vale, está aquí, ¿no? Sí. Buah, como mola la armadura gato. ¿Pero qué hace la de lobo?
What a dump. Looks more like a beggar's hovel than a Margrave's townhouse. Dandelion made some interesting friends.
Fácil para toda la familia. Vale, aquí hay
Footprints.
huellas. Pisadas. Y vamos a la parte de arriba, ¿no? Vale, voy a sacar un poco por aquí. A ver si hay algo interesante. Pero pisadas de los guapes, ¿eh? Negocio meteórico, bien. ¿Ves? Por eso preste mirar. Hay una nota. Candelabro de plata. Y aquí hay una puerta.
A letter
Terminar. Nota
and a
misteriosa.
bottle.
El vino del año en que naciste es espléndido. Tiene un buque sorprendente. Pruébalo, pero después devuelve la botella donde la encontraste. Con amor de J.
The wine from your birth year. It's absolutely excellent. Startling bouquet. You absolutely must try it. But afterwards, please place the bottle back where you found it.
Un
Your
rompecabezas.
birth year. Could be dandelions or Ceres.
Esta botella, ¿no? Botella de vino. ¿Pero dónde voy a dejar? Ah, vale. Vale, eso no es hueco. Voy a poner un poco más difícil. Y ahora abrirá la puerta que ya, ¿no?
1245 to 1254. Satisfying click. In the next room over, I think. Secret room. Probably where Dandelion and his cohorts planned the heist.
Cofre. Antes de caza, nada. Armario. Saquear. La cacería salvaje. Este ya lo había leído. Sí, también. Carta de Dudu. ¡Hostia, Dudu, el Doppler, tío!
Siri, Menge is following me. He has seized the treasure. He has Dandelion. You must flee. Footsteps. Not good.
Oh, Dudu, tío. Dudu es un Doppler que ayuda.
Sugar. And lumps of a substance dipped in wyvern oil. Potassium. Looks like they made the bomb. Instructions on how to build a bomb. Signed by one Kalkstein.
Kalkstein, vale. Dudu es un Doppler que tuvo sus problemas con Geralt y esquié hace un par de años. Oh, oye, Tris, ¿qué haces con este? Yo me voy a quedar con esta mujer porque
Didn't
me
expect
encanta.
to see you here. Certainly not with Triss.
I decided we could use someone who knows a bit of magic. The runes on the bomb, I'm absolutely dying to know what they mean.
You dying to know too, Triss?
No, just here for the coin.
Ah, Marigold playing the cynical materialist. I love it. In truth, her ideals brought Triss here. She needs gold to save her colleagues. When I recover my treasure, I'll be in a
Pues vamos a
position
liberar
to
a Triss.
help her. Simple as that. Speaking of which, and pardon my Beauclervois, have you found out who fucking nicked my gold?
Sí. Todos los indicios
Bothered
apuntaban
Triss for
a-
nothing. No point examining the bomb.
Because?
'Cause I already know who nabbed your treasure. Commander of the Temple Guard, Caleb Menge.
Well, well, Marigold. Your coin stands to come with a side of revenge. Geralt, would you be kind enough to tell me what you've learned? I'm terribly curious.
Magreja,
Henkel
luego-
told me. Old man's alive and well. Faked his own death to escape his creditors.
Strange. I had no idea he was in debt.
He was. And Menge promised to take care of things in exchange for help with the heist. So,
Geralt, how can I put this delicately? Bollocks. If you thought I'd fall for that tale you just pulled out of your arse, you don't know
Y
me
es que no
one
me
bit.
conoces. En realidad el tesoro lo tiene Mengo.
all right, I lied. But only partly.
Heard of beasts that are half lion, half eagle. Maidens who are half fish. But you'll never convince me there's such a thing as a half truth.
Que no, que tiene el tesoro en
I'll
Mengo.
give it a
capullo.
shot anyway. Didn't actually see Henkel, but Menge does have your treasure.
Take it you learned this by peering into a crystal ball.
Maybe. Trade secret.
You're hiding something. And that's one thing I can't stand.
Por encima del
Even
nivel
more
incluso.
than Nilfgaard. But ultimately, this is a business deal, not a marriage. Besides, there must be some truth in all those lies. You're too dense to make it all up on your own. Menge has been spending heaps of coin lately, though to my knowledge he shouldn't have a copper to his name.
So, what now?
From what I've heard, Menge spends his nights at the docks, witch hunters' quarters. Maybe pay him a visit, ask where he's holding my gold for me.
Doubt
Well,
Menge will admit anything willingly.
As do I. Lucky I hired a witcher and a sorceress who've been through so much together to get this done.
What's our past got to do with it?
A great deal. Lovers will jump into the abyss for one another. Suits my needs perfectly. Namely, it greatly increases your chances of getting out of the hunter's barracks alive. With my treasure.
¿Nos estás utilizando?
In other words, you're using us.
Using you? Never. Merely making the most of your mutual bond. Well, lovebirds, I really must be going. Good luck.
Thought you'd
Aquí
correct
no...
him. Say that we, you know,
Esa... Tú tampoco has dicho nada.
Could have corrected him yourself.
true. But it's not an easy thing to say, is it? But we've strayed from our topic. Got a treasure to recover.
Triss, gotta tell you something. Dijkstra's gold, it's the last thing I care about.
Thought as much. This is about Siri, isn't it?
Sí.
Menge's got Dandelion locked up somewhere, and Dandelion saw Siri.
That changes everything. Listen, meet me at midnight by the Chapel of the Eternal Fire, east of the harbor. We'll figure out a way to get into the Hunter's barracks together.
Aquí
All right,
amor.
see you then. And thanks.
Guapa. Bueno, gente, esto vamos a hacerlo para otro capítulo, porque aquí el Menda tiene que marchar y prepararse y tal. Uy, Tris. Como os dije, vamos a elegir a Tris como pareja. Jem es un poco diferente, pero bueno. Así que nada, gente, me despido de todos vosotros y nada, nos vemos en el siguiente capítulo, suscribiros, comentarme y nada, gente, hasta el siguiente vídeo.